All right, we're here with the Buhl Indians ahead of the 2025 season. Guys, another solid season last year, another quarterfinal appearance. Just what's the vibe and thoughts going into this season?
Go ahead, Ford.
We're hoping to improve. We made the quarterfinals a couple years in a row, so we're hoping to take it one step further. And we think we have the ability to because we have a lot of returning starters.
Anyone else got anything else to add?
Yeah, just trying to make it past there because ever since I've been in high school, it's been quarterfinals, then kind of get smacked down a little. So hoping to make a change.
And just what things have been the focus this off season to try to maybe close that gap if you can?
We focused a little bit on speed training, I guess, at the beginning of the summer, just because I think we lacked it a little bit. We didn't have any super fast guys, and that's I think something every team needs. You need a little bit of speed.
So just what kind of speed training have you guys been doing?
Sprints, kind of in the gym. So the first couple months or so, we probably did each morning we did quite a few sprints in the gym, plus some kind of weird kind of track warm up things, like A skips, B skips, and stretches, of course.
I know, Coach, have you seen that make a difference so far in off-season workouts? I know you guys are big on physicality, but just kind of being able to add a different dimension.
It was good this year. We've had a couple of different people from the outside come in and work with our kids and kind of bring some new ideas to the table that have, I think, have helped some of them get better and more athletic and quicker, faster, stronger. And I think our buy-in to the weight room has been the other thing that's really set us apart this off season. And we went to team camp last week, and we were able to see kind of those things paying off for us that are going to help us in the season. So it's been nice.
Okay, just what maybe were some different ideas that you were incorporating that you maybe hadn't brought to the table before?
You know what? These days everything's so similar, but I think just within our workouts we've added some more supersets and some more combinations that kind of we haven't done before that have helped our kids get a little bit bigger and stronger.
Okay. And for Zach, I know you're coming back as QB. Just what ways have you been trying to grow this off season and improve?
Well, I work with Alan Reynolds. He helps me with a lot of my technique.
A lot of your techniques. So just what's the biggest things you've been focusing on?
Like my footwork, keeping it in the shelf, stuff like that.
Okay. For any of you guys, just what's the biggest things you've seen Zach improve upon so far this year?
I think he's throwing it a little firmer, so maybe throw a little farther too on deep balls.
And I feel like his timing is a lot more crisp. I feel like everything just kind of coming together a lot faster.
Okay, and you guys are all seniors, right?
Yeah.
So what's the biggest things you've been trying to do as leaders to emphasize for the younger kids on the team?
I feel like we're trying to not a lot of let us stuff affect us. We don't let people mess around. We try staying on top of people, just where they're not. Because I feel like when I was younger, when I was a freshman, the seniors they kept everyone in line. We were really good that year. Nobody messed around, all that. And then past 2 years, it's kind of nobody really held anybody accountable. We all kind of just blame each other for each stuff. But now I feel like we're holding everybody accountable. We blame ourselves. We're getting more on top of each other and getting a lot more focused and dialed in for the season.
Okay. Coach, is that something you've seen as a difference too with this group? A little more accountability this year?
There's definitely a tighter bond this year. Usually, each team has their unique things that make them special. The separation in the past, there's been kind of different groups that you can kind of see within the team. This year is a lot more unified, and the seniors are doing a great job of keeping everyone united. And from the freshmen that are coming in to the seniors, it's been so much more together, and it's been an awesome process so far. We're excited about the season.
Okay. For you guys, I know you lose Gabe at running back. Did a lot for you guys, running back and linebacker. But on the offensive side of the ball, I don't know if Fabi's back at running back. Who are some other guys just that you're going to be relying on, at that position?
Dallas Price has been he's been waiting his turn. Last year he was our number 2 running back, but he kind of didn't get as many opportunities as maybe he should have gotten. And so this year he's ready to step up and take that lead role. And then we have Bobby Pierce that's going to be our utility guy that can kind of run, catch. He can kind of do it all. So those 2 guys, for the most part, will be carrying the load for us.
Yeah. brought some guys here doing stuff up front here today. Who are just some other guys that are just going to be setting the tone, whether it's in the trenches or more on that front seven on the defense?
Am I supposed to say something now?
Yeah, you
So, sorry, I'm not really good at any of this stuff. I think me personally, I've improved a lot from last season going into now, and I think everybody else has already been on the line, and everything is improving since Oregon when we went to camp. I'm sorry, I have no idea what else I'm supposed to say.
So Austin Seifries, he's back. He was first team all conference on both sides of the ball last year. Titus Finley's back. Aiden Visser and then Titus Finley are all back on the opposite side of the ball. On the defensive side of the ball, we got Caleb Carpenter. That's also really hard to deal with. So those are some guys that should be leading us in the trenches.
Okay. For you guys, I know I've talked to your coach, talked to a couple players. Physicality is a big thing for you guys, just being physical. Just how much do you embrace that, and what do you guys do to try to make sure you're as physical as you can be when you get on the field?
I feel like you kind of can't be scared. Like, I feel like a lot of us, like, we're always, like, built in to know, like, you just have to be confident and, like, not be scared. And, like, everyone knows it's going to hurt a little, like, if you get hit hard or something. But I think we're just really good at, like, bouncing back and, like, mentally preparing ourselves. Like, we know it's going to be a hard game always. It's always, like, a hard-fought game. But at the end of the day, we don't care if we get, like, bumps and bruises. We just want to win the game.
Is there anything you guys do to try to make sure you're the more physical team? Like, are there any, like, workouts or exercises or drills you guys put yourselves through?
I think it's how we run practice. I think it's a combination of how we do things, but at the same time, all the players know the expectations, and the last 3 or 4 groups ahead of them have kind of shown them the Buhl way, and these kids, they've bought into it. They know the Buhl way, and the Buhl way is the physical way. Is that we're going to be the team that works the hardest. We're going to be the team that doesn't quit, and at the end of the day, that's usually the team that succeeds.
I know you guys, I want to say like the last 8 or 9 years or so have played Weiser in that opening game. What's the biggest thing you guys, like to learn from playing a team like Weiser opening week?
I say like in the past, usually they kind of like expose our weaknesses first game because usually we haven't been very competitive with them. But I think like it's good because I think it makes us not like desperate to improve before the season starts because we know that they're a good program and that it's going to be like good competition. So I think they're just good for us. I think they push us to be better, and it's always a good game. Usually they whip us pretty bad, but like last year we were able to beat them, and we hope to again.
Yeah.
And for you guys, I know class they're changing next year. It's not going to affect you, but you guys are bumping downs for the next 2 years. Could be a long time. Could be a short time. Just do you guys have any thoughts on just the fact that you guys might be the last team kind of playing the Filers, the Goodings, the Kimberleys as conference opponents for a couple of years?
Yeah, just want to go out on top, be champions, and just prepare ourselves for the next oncoming years. Even though we won't, be a part of it, we want to set our team up for success.
All right, do you guys have anything else you want to add? All right, well, thanks for coming out today, and best of luck this fall.
Thank you.